all life on the planet started as single-celled life. And they did lots of things. They grew bristles, which were sensitive. They managed to move through the environment. They did all kinds of interesting things as single cells, as cyanotic bacteria, E. coli, the whole thing from prokaryotic to eukaryotic cells. But then the eukaryotic cells started getting together and making organisms. Now, when you make a whole bunch of cells together in an organism, each cell has to still live, has to get food delivered and have its garbage taken away, etc. So you develop systems. And when you have 70 trillion cells, that's about the best estimate that we have right now. If you included the cell inside between your mouth and your anus, it would probably be more like 100 trillion. But in any case, this is just a guesstimate because we don't really know how many cells there are. But how are you going to keep them in the proper relationship? You can't wake up tomorrow and have your heart down in your left hip, right? It has to stay in place. So how did we get all these cells to stay in place? Well, when you think about the problem a little bit, you're either going to have to glue them together or you're going to have to weave them together. And the answer for evolution or Darwin or your mom or God or whoever you think does these things, the answer was both. Your cells, which are very delicate little fatty droplets of proteinous activity wandering around in your body, have to be both woven and glued into the system to either stay where they are or be allowed to move in the way that is appropriate to them. So the extracellular matrix, the stuff that's around the cells in the picture that you see there, is a combination of woven fabric, which if you know anything about fascia at all, that's probably what you know, is they discovered these collagen, the cells discovered making collagen fibers, among others, and those collagen fibers are, to us, what cellulose is to plants. It's what holds us together. But we're also glued together with mucopolysaccharides, other words, mucus. So, I caught a cold on the plane yesterday coming back. I'm sorry that I have a cold here today, but it just makes a point that my body is getting rid of some of the stuff that it uses to glue me together. You have mucus all over your body. You couldn't live without it. Most cells are coated in it. It is the interface between the woven fabric and the cells that we go through. And the condition of that gel, the condition of the gel between the fabric, between the cells, is really, really crucial to how you process water, how you process your food, how you can move. It is, the fabric is great, but the gels are really fun to listen to. So your fascial system is your meta-membrane. It is the thing that keeps, you think it's your skin, but the fascia is really what is the interface between you and the outside world. The skin is the direct interface with the dry world outside, but the fascia is what keeps you in your shape.